Hello, welcome. This is your daily tarot card reading. It's for Monday, Tuesday, and yeah, I'm here finally. We're going to go into the energy. We're going to see what message we get. We're going to do this as an abundance reading. Abundance, health, wealth. It's really to do with our own growth rather than a relationship reading. I think it's good. I think it's very good timing to do it because we're still in January, and we're also looking at well, the fact that we just had a full moon, didn't we? Which I didn't even realise. I don't know why, because I always normally know when the full moons are, so that was quite strange. Why I didn't know about that one. It still kind of looks like a full moon right now. I saw it this morning when I got up. High up in the sky it was, and it was still like nighttime. You know, and it was just there, and it still looked like a full moon, and I think I've been affected by it at the weekend. So I don't know how you found it. So anyway, let's go into this. Let's see what message we get, because the tarot is going to help us. You know, the tarot is going to help us to see what is it that we need to do, what is it that we are doing, you know, and it's going to help us, basically. That's the whole point of the tarot. You know, that's why we love the tarot so much. So let's go into what we get here. Tarot, please show us what we get here for our health, our wealth and our abundance around the beginning of the week. Please show us what we need to know for our highest and best, and what wisdom, what insights you have, please. Thank you. Okay. So there's conflict here and competition. There's a battle. There's some kind of conflict or battle that you are dealing with. Okay, this is it could be you know, your own fight to be more conscious, to your own fight for your own growth, for your own healing. You know, but there's competition, there's conflict here. And what you've got to realise is the Matrix is here to do that to you. You know, the Matrix doesn't make it easy for us. Whether you want to call it the 3D reality, the world, or the Matrix. You know, it's basically an illusionary world that we're living in to try and trigger us all the time, to challenge us all the time. And there's challenges here. Now, you may not feel very emotionally content, okay, at the moment. You've even got the Tower card. There is something massively changing externally for us, okay? Anyone who watches this channel regularly, you are having a major revamp, a massive clearing, a massive change going on in your external reality right now. Now, the good thing is that as you allow this to happen, and you may not want it to happen, you may feel like part of your ego is fighting this and saying, no, I don't want everything to change externally, because the ego likes certainty and it likes all the old patterns and the old routines and the old structures. And so part of your ego may, you know, the ego is fragmented. So because it's just a bundle of thoughts. So part of your ego is probably going to be fighting it. Maybe your super ego could actually be encouraging it. So you could feel very torn and very conflicted. Now, it's not gonna feel easy. It's not gonna feel easy at the moment. But if you can allow and accept and surrender to the way life is going for you right now, okay, you have got Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups goes into the Three of Pentacles. You know, you are finding your true spirit. You are finding who you really are. And you are building. You are building up. You have knowledge, you have skills, you have already done the groundwork. You already have everything available to you to move forward. And the Knight of Cups, that is you spiritually in tune with yourself. You know, this is you being your true essence. You're not letting anybody mess with you. You're not letting the matrix mess with you. This is your time now to be who you really are, to find out who you really are, and to build things up, because the tower is falling and you're going to be building things up. But what the tarot is saying, you're not building things up like a nobody that has no idea what they're doing. You are building things up from your knowledge, from your truth, from everything that you found inside yourself thus far. You've got all the raw materials, and you've got more than the raw materials, because you've already been doing the work, you know, and you are going to make very good progress. This is the new life for you, and you are going to be successful, because that's what the Three of Pentacles does. The Three of Pentacles does turn into success. Now, you've got the Temperance card. So whatever battle it feels like you're fighting, whatever conflicts, whatever it is in the matrix that's getting in your way, whether it's people, situations, health, challenges, money, whatever it is, it could be anything. The tarot is showing you are going to heal this. You are going to find the resolution. You are finding the answer. You are finding the resolve. You're nearly there. Whatever's been causing you a great deal of conflict, this week is going to be the week that you finally realise the resolve for it. Okay? You've got the Hangman. Now, the tarot has got the Hangman in the reverse position. This means that, you know, Spirit, the universe is putting this situation on you. They are making you not happy emotionally. They are making you suffer so that you wake up. Okay, so that you wake up and realise what needs to completely be let go of now. You know, and I don't even think you are really choosing to let go. I feel like it's the universe making you do it. I feel like the universe, the matrix, is here to cause us suffering. It's here to challenge us, and it's here because it wants to wake us up to the truth of who we really are. And it doesn't want us staying stuck in these stupid little patterns that are not who we are. And I'm telling you, it's so easy to get sucked in. It's so easy to get sucked into what our old patterns were, because we thought that's who we were, but it's not who you are. And it's time to wake up. And this is what's happening, and you may not be happy about this. Your ego may not be freaking happy about it. I know mine is not happy about it. Okay? But it's like, boom, you are not in control. You are absolutely not in control of this. You've got the Empress reversed. You have to find your power within you. Do not look to anybody, and I mean anybody, to give you your power or your happiness. Happiness is power. You don't look externally to anyone to give you this. Don't look to any situation to give you this. You've got to find it within you first. The Empress reversed, you know, I must go inside myself to find my resources, my abundance, my wealth, my health. It's all in me, because Spirit is abundance. Spirit inside you is the abundance that you are. It is the health that you are. It is the wealth that you are. It is the power that you are. And that's where it's going to come from. And I tell you, right, this week is massive for anyone that watches this channel. You are gonna really, really have the most amazing week this week, because you've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is action. You know, the knights take action, and you're taking the action of your truth. You know who you are. You are not letting anybody distract you anymore from who you really are. It's not about people, right? Because people are just the matrix. That's what I want you to start realizing. Don't look at the matrix, the world, as full of people. Look at it as this is the matrix. Even like my mum, even my dad, even my sister, even my brother, even my partner, you know, you might not even have those relatives, whoever, you know, whoever, even those people are the matrix. Do you understand? And it's like, you have to now see that that is the case. You know, these people are not here to make you happy. They are the matrix. They're part of the illusion trying to wake you up. And that's why these people and these situations are triggering you to high heaven. It's just matrix. And you're waking up finally. You don't need any of it. You don't need any of it, okay? You've got the truth inside you. You're finding spirit inside you this week. And you're finding your worth, you're finding your health and your wealth and your abundance with the Knight of Pentacles. And yes, it does take gradual process, you know. Yes, it takes diligence and it takes vigilance. You know, you've got to be steadfast with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, you've really, really got to stand up now and say no more. I'm not playing games with the Matrix anymore. You know, because it's just here to trip you up and trick you to take you back into your old karmic patterns. And that's what I'm here to do, is to help wake you up. And this is what the tarot is saying. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, you are going to be successful in building up your new life as per how it's supposed to be. And it does involve you letting go of attachment, okay? Two of Cups. Two of Cups reversed. You know, this involves you letting go of attachment, because the attachment is part of the matrix. You know, attachment, relationship is all part of the matrix, and it's trying to keep you stuck in a lower vibration. Let's have a look at the next lot of cards. Now, liberation. You know, you're liberating yourself. All of this, I just want to say, shit, right? All of this mayhem that's been caused by whatever it is in your life, I don't know what it is, because this is a collective reading, so it's going to be different for all of us. But whether it's to do with an organisation, you know, an authority, people, family, lovers, friends, whatever's been causing the mayhem in your life, right, it's going to be resolved and it's going to be healed, and you're going to be liberated. You are going to liberate yourself from that. That is not happening anymore. It's not ruling you. It's not ruling. These situations that you come across time and time again in the 3D reality are not, they're not running you anymore. They're not ruling you anymore. Okay? You are going to resolve this and free yourself from it. It's got no power over you. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched The Labyrinth, you know, that had David Bowie in it. And she says in there, you have no power over me. You have no power over me, to the Goblin King. But it's like, that is what we have to be like with the Matrix. You know, it cannot have power over us. You know, because as long as it's got power over us, we're sucked into the illusion of attachment, of suffering, of patterns, of identities that aren't really us, you know, identities around our health, or identities around our wealth, or identities around how we see ourselves as maybe a victim or lonely or whatever it may be. You know, you have to go into the self and find the power, find the spirit inside yourself and come out fighting, saying, I'm done. And that's what you're doing, because you're being helped. The amount of suffering you've gone through lately, because I know there's been a lot, the discontent generally, for some of you it could just be like pure discontent, just feeling like, Jesus, where is the love? Do you know what I mean? Where is the love in my life? Where is the happiness? Where is the joy? Where is the contentment? Where that's not been there, yeah, you are being woken up by spirit. They wanted you to experience that. The Matrix wants you to experience that, and now you're done with it. You're done with it. You're not going to be trapped in this cycle of trying to get more from the Matrix, because you realise what the Matrix is. You're seeing the world as it really exists. You know, the world really is this Matrix that's just had you sucked into an illusion of feeding your ego and addiction and wanting more. Whether it be from a partner, an attachment, you know, from work, whatever it is that you've not been receiving, you know, it's like you've been trying to get it from the wrong place, and you're done with it. You're done with it. You're not going to be stuck in this cycle of letting the Matrix cause you misery and suffering. It's not going to happen anymore. You're putting the brakes on. You've got the chariot in reverse. It's like, I've got to do me. I've got to go into myself, because something in my life is decimating. I am decimating it, or it is decimating itself. Okay? It can't carry on like it was, okay? Whether this is you can't carry on like you were, a situation in your life can't carry on the way it was, or a relationship can't carry on the way it was. You are finding that you know you need to go inside yourself. You're so done with all of this discontent, and you realise spirit is waking you up. You realise the universe is trying to show you something, and you're putting the brakes on and you're saying no more. Now, you may feel you're purging a lot because of this. Don't worry if you are. It's natural, because this is a giant karmic pattern being severed here. You know, this is a giant karmic pattern being severed. What you're doing here is massive, and the work you're doing, 90% of people don't ever do. 90% of people will choose to stay locked into samsara because they're too frightened. Why do you think there's all these people stuck in toxic relationships? Why do you think there's all these people complaining about their relationships but not leaving them? You know, why is there all these people that are just always depressed and always having drama? Because they're still trapped in the illusion, you know, and you're choosing to step out of that. This week's a massive awakening for us on this channel, because we're realising I'm not going to be part of this anymore. I'm not going to be part of this drama anymore, because that's what the world is. That's what the Matrix is. It's a drama, and it's trying to keep you trapped in it. And while you're trapped in it, you will never find your true power. So this is about disidentifying from it, finding your true spirit within, finding your own abundance and power. And you've even got the Queen of Cups. You know, this is you, just like literally you are a gateway. You see, once you are free from this drama and this addiction and this attachment or whatever it is, or this pattern, maybe it's a fear-based pattern you're trying to release yourself from. Once you're free from it, you will become the gateway for source consciousness to come through into this reality. And that's what you're incarnated to do, really. You know, you're here to end your samsara, cut your karmic patterns, cut all your fear-based patterns, disidentify from the Matrix, not be trapped in the illusion, and to therefore become the true gateway for spirit. You know, and that's what you're here to do. And you're not going to be able to do that job until you've stepped back from the Matrix and seen it for what it is, and you can realise what it's been trying to do to you. It's been trying to suck you in. And I think it's had a bloody good go of trying to suck you back in, and it's not happening anymore. Now, you are going to be building and you are going to be successful, and you may have to let go of an attachment in this process. But there you're going to receive. As soon as you start to break the attachment, Spirit is saying you will receive. You will begin to receive, but only when you break the attachment. Now, the attachment could be to a person, or it could be to an addiction, or it could be to a bad pattern that you know you've had, an unhelpful pattern. But as soon as you start to break it, you're going to start receiving. So what we've got is you, as you liberate yourself this week, okay? Now, you may not feel like you've got it all sorted. You may feel nervous, okay? You may feel tentative, cautious, okay? Because what you're trying to do is basically start a new timeline. And you're going into the true self, and you're trying to leave the false self behind. So it's gonna feel a bit shaky, but that's okay. It's early days, okay? It's early days. You are absolutely, I mean, that is done to the death card, done. There's, if you watch this channel regularly, especially the collective readings, what you're working on is the same as what I'm working on. So I know we're a collective consciousness, and this is now an ending. This is an ending of a karmic pattern, and it's massive. It heralds a new beginning. It heralds a new beginning. So don't worry if you feel a bit shaky at times. Just, again, don't let it affect you. Don't let it affect you if you feel wobbly, because, again, it's just the matrix trying to grip onto you to pull you back in. You know, it's just the ego trying to get you to grab back into the matrix for some sort of support or stability, and you ain't going to find it in the matrix. You're only going to find it in spirit in here. So don't worry if you feel wobbly. This is an ending, heralding a new beginning, and you can freaking do this. You are going to slay your demons. You are going to slay this matrix. You are going to do this, okay? You've got the Page of Swords. You know, you are ready, you are inspired, you know, the health you want, the wealth you want, the abundance you want, the power, you know, the motivation, the spiritual truth in your life, you know, it's all going to be yours, because you now have the courage to slay the old patterns and say, it's over, I'm done. You know, I am done. Because what's the point? What's the point of, let everybody else be trapped in the matrix, let everybody else be trapped in samsara, let everybody else be trapped in their fear-based patterns, but don't you do it, you know, don't you do it. You know, choose now the self, choose spirit, and stand alone, you know, but you're not really alone. You're not really alone when you stand alone, because when you're alone, you're part of the one. You're much more powerful as the one. Much more powerful as the one, you know, because the one is spirit. And then you have the greatest powers in the universe supporting you. So you can do this, and you're here to do it, and I'm being shown you're going to do it this week. You're going to make absolute strides this week. You know, and you've got here the Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups is all about moving forwards. It's in reversed, and I feel, you know, it's like it's connected to this gateway card here, and where you become this gateway for other people, but not for other people like you're here to help others. It's not like that. I mean collectively. Because once you become the one, once you are liberated, you know, once you're liberated and you're the true self, and you're part of spirit, you're not part of this matrix anymore. You're still living a human life in this incarnation, but you have slayed your demons. You have slayed this illusionary attachment, addiction stuff. You basically or you know, slayed your demons, slayed your fears, you are basically becoming this gateway for the true self, the true spirits come through into Gaia. I know that's what you're here to do. And you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Because this is what you came here to do. So Spirit is saying you don't need to start searching. Yeah, because this one is searching. You don't need to go searching because the Queen of Cups doesn't need to go anywhere. The Queen of Cups is the gateway. Do you see what I mean? It's like... you don't need to go searching for anyone or anything. You are the gateway. Once you liberate yourself from your pattern, whatever karmic pattern it is, and you know what karmic pattern you've been working on to release, you know, and I'll tell you as it is, because people that you watch them on YouTube talking about manifestation, law of attraction, I'm sorry, but it ain't gonna work. You have to become the true self. You have to become the spirit, and you have to let go of the illusion of the matrix. Otherwise, you're not cutting any karmic patterns, and you're just going to be running on repeat. The same shit, different day, you know? And I'm telling you the truth. This is now about being the true essence. It's the breaking down and the slaying of everything that's gone before. And you are the true gateway here, and you won't need to go searching for anything. Because once you are the true spirit, the true self, everything will come to you, okay? Everything will come to you because you will be aligned with spirit. And this is what's happening, okay? No more fear, no more patterns, no more addictions, no more samsara, no more illusions. This is it now. No more attachment. This is it. Now, we've got here Page of Pentacles in reversed, and for me, this is the person who feels like they've got mental health issues. There's somebody here, Page of Pentacles reversed. There is somebody here who is coming in at the last minute. Now, this is very interesting because the very first card and the last card are very key. And we've got the first card, right, is Five of Wands, as you remember. Whatever it is, it's been causing you suffering and conflict. And then the last card is this person. And I feel the two are connected, right? The two are connected. And Spirit is making us realize something here. Spirit is trying to show us something. And I'm going to ask Spirit now what they're trying to show us, because this person with mental health issues, or it could be a child, or it's just somebody with mental health issues, they're connected to this conflict or this competition that's been causing all the ag and the drama, but this has been needed for you to awaken. And there's somebody here that just doesn't cope with life or whatever. You're gonna die when I show you what it is. King of Wands reversed. Now, Kings in reversed. King of Wands in reversed, selfish. Also, they are worried somebody is going to take their place. This person is worried about people taking over their power. Right? And the Devil card. This person has addictions, they have depression, they do have some kind of mental health problems. And why is the tarot showing us this? Ending. Look at that. Ending. Do you know what, right? It's a painful, painful ending here. There's been some sort of thing going on that hasn't been healthy. And it's been causing you aggravation, drama. Whoever this person is, it doesn't have to be a masculine. It doesn't even have to be an adult. The drama, the discontent, whatever it is, it's coming to an end. There is the Ten of Swords and the Death card. And then the card underneath, we've got the Two of Wands. This is all about you finally getting in your alignment, regardless of this person. You now have to get in your alignment regardless of a toxic person or maybe they're not toxic, maybe they're just mentally not very well, or a situation that's toxic or mentally not very well. You get what I'm saying, right? Either one. And it's time, the tarot is saying, it's over. This is a new beginning. You're going to be dealing with this whole thing completely different, and you're getting in your alignment, okay? So this is very, very good. This is a very good reading for us. I'll do the I Can Do It cards by Louise Hay here. And I'll also look at what our spirit guides are supporting us with. You have to disidentify from this person or situation that's been causing you suffering, because it's probably made you feel like you've had a mental health problem, right? Whenever you engage with this situation or this person or this pattern, it's made you feel like you've had some kind of addiction or mental health problem. But it's time for it to end. It's time for you to get in your true alignment, and it's time for you to slay it. Okay? This person or situation or karmic pattern cannot control you anymore. The matrix cannot control you anymore. You're breaking free. This is an amazing card. I am not responsible for other people. We are all under the law of our own consciousness. Whoa. I'm going to read that again. I am not responsible for other people. We are all under the law of our own consciousness. The consciousness. And it is no fun being a victim. I refuse to be helpless anymore. I claim my own power. Spirit is talking this morning. Spirit is saying this. This reading is very important for any of us that are on this channel a lot. You know, this is it now. This is it. And you are slaying it. You are slaying it. You are going to show the matrix that you do not crack. You will not crack anymore. You will not be a victim to it anymore. You are going to become the gateway. You are going to be the gateway. You're clearing it all out. Look at that moon. The moon cycle, balance. Your spirit guides, our spirit guides are helping us to become balanced and aligned. You know, this is balance, 2 of Wands, balance card. Alignment and balance. You know, we're not going to be in this suffering anymore. Boom, it's over. Once you do this work, some of you have already been doing it, some of you are doing it this week, you're going to make great progress this week. And once you do this work, that is where you do find your alignment. You do find the truth, finally. Embodying your own energy rather than letting the matrix dictate your energy. No, that's not happening anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna stop because I could go on all day. If you're finding this difficult, if there's a situation, if there's a relationship or whatever in your life right now that is causing you grief, and you know this is what you're doing, but you need support, we can do a tarot reading, we can do a session, go through it all. You know, that's what I'm here to do. And you can contact me and we can set that up. And I'm just sending you loads of love, loads of peace, okay? Just slay it this week, okay? One love, wherever you are on Gaia.